Spirit light body, y'all. What's going on, man? I'm forward, y'all. Out here taking in the sunlight, taking in the air, just being out in nature, communing with myself, and I'm getting ready to level up like I'm constantly leveling up. I'm constantly getting the knowledge. I'm constantly flowing into the expansion. You see what I'm saying? Constantly just learning new things. Only stale water or still water, it becomes stagnant. It just goes with the flow. Like, you gotta learn to go against that flow. Like how they say only dead fish go with the flow. So challenge yourself to constantly expand. I'm not saying be in a competition with everybody. I'm not saying be in competition with me. Oh no, I gotta go run out and do a cleanse because Spirit Light Body's about to go into a cleanse. I'm not saying that. You see, I'm just telling you in real time what I'm doing and what I'm working on. I'm just working on becoming a better person. Like, let me tell you the importance of meditation and what it does for me. Now, up until like my wife just recently had surgery or whatever, so I've been helping her with that. So like I've been so tired that I hadn't been getting up to do my meditations, and really it's that important that no matter how tired I am, I should get up before everyone else does just to do it. And let me tell you why. There is a really big difference between when you meditate and you don't meditate. And like I was meditating every single day for like a month and a half straight, maybe a little longer than that, but every single day hitting that morning meditation. And then here recently, like I said, got a lot of stuff going on that I hadn't been getting that in. And it's not that, like I'm not allowing the world to jerk me around and becoming angry, but I can tell that, hey, I'm starting to slowly but surely come out of balance. I'm like, oh, okay, like, yeah, you can see that getting that daily meditation, that 10, 15, 30 minutes, whatever it is, because some days I do 15, some days I might do 30, I might be strapped for time, might just do 10. But just sitting down and getting into yourself before you start interacting with the world, before your quote unquote day begins, it really stabilizes you and you. So when you go out here in the world, you don't feel so jerked around by the world because this person needs you and that needs you, and you got to get that done and you got to go do this. You just begin to feel jerked around, and like when you're being pulled all these different ways, nothing can spin balance like that. Like my spinner on my generator doesn't spin wobbly. If it did, it wouldn't work. It has to be balanced as it's spinning. And that's why we talked about the chakras are the wheels and being in control of your wheel, right? Because the wheel is your will, and if you're not in control of it, like I told you, that's scary because you have to ask yourself what is. So taking in all this knowledge about the body, about, okay, I'm getting ready to go into the cleanses, I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown or whatever, right? I'm getting ready to go into the gut cleanse, and I'm gonna go into the gut, and because like I told you, the root chakra, that's the largest organ. Then from there, we're gonna move to the lymphatic system, right? Because the lymphatic system is basically the body's sewage system for the cells, right? The micro and macro, right? We always talk about that. So the macro waste would be like your poop. You see what I'm saying? The micro waste is what the cells are excreting, and that deals with the lymphatic system. And then the blood deals with feeding the cells. You see, so we're going from the lymphatic system, then we're going to go into the adrenal system, dealing with the autonomic nervous system, right? And then when you start getting into that, getting the adrenals cleansed, then that's when you're going to go into the kidney cleanse. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see like how all this stuff works. Like now it's making sense. Like the reason here recently I had got the gout in my toe, and I'm like, man, what the heck? Like, yo, that makes sense. The uric acid, when I went to the holistic doctor, I told y'all back in April, she told me about the uric acid in my blood. She could see that, I'm like, oh, okay, now all of it's making sense. I'm like, all right, now I'm seeing a lot of stuff that, like, see, like I told you the other day, like, oh, I'm starting to put the stuff together that I was missing before, so I'm like, okay, like, cool, man. So it's all coming together, one day at a time. Okay, you ready to go back? Okay. Well, we've been out here on our little nature walk, me and little man, so we're about to take it in, y'all. But till I come forward, man, I got something else for y'all too, man. I want to demystify, like I told y'all, the elite stole knowledge of self, and I'm gonna give it forward to you. So here I come, y'all. Wholeness.